Huh? Come on, Mike.
Trust me, it's not me. I'm guilty of some other things.
Not smoking. Oh, come on, man. Bring it on. What do we got, Dan?
Kenny, what did you think was the biggest issue tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you could go two ways. I think, obviously, defensively, we weren't very good. We're really good with Evan on the floor when he got off the floor. And listen, I'm just going to go power. Evan was phenomenal tonight. You know, that was a defensive player of the year. He literally held this ship together, you know, gave us a chance. I don't know, what were we from three? It was 25%. We got some guys struggling right now, you know, and I'll just get ahead of it. Sure, 5, 6, 7. I would have loved. We're going for layups or drive it, you know. So we're gonna have to really keep showing them, you know, where hey, this is where we could drive it. This is where in transition, don't run to the corner, run for a layup. So I'm not saying it's 12 of them, but I'm saying, you know, 5, 6, 7, where we're jacking threes. We can do better. We can get a better shot. They stick in my mind. I can see the ones. So that's part of coaching. We got to coach them better there, Dan.
Why do you think consistency has been so hard for this team to find?
I don't know. I think, listen, guys coming back. Guys coming back from injury. Guys, different lineups. We're kind of juggling a lot of pieces right now. So, people are kind of out of their slots. And young guys, we're gonna have some inconsistency. These guys have been playing incredible, and we're just gonna have some ups and downs with that. Playing a lot of young guys, but. What I liked, I felt like in the first half we lost our spirit a bit. I saw some slumped shoulders, which, resiliency and mental toughness is keeping your spirit right and your competitive spirit right when you're not making shots. And right now we're slumping our shoulders. Now, second half, we talked about it at halftime, keep our spirit right, get our compete level up, and I thought we did that. So I'm proud of the guys for kind of turning that, because that was the one thing I didn't like tonight, that we slumped our shoulders, we lost our spirit a little bit in the first half.
Saw you embracing TB coming out of the game there in the fourth quarter. Big time minutes for you guys tonight. Is seeing something like that something that you can build off of?
It's a great call. Because talk about a guy who hasn't gotten consistent minutes. Even against India, I've been dripping his minutes in, and tonight I just felt like, man, we need his energy, and we just kind of went with it. So, that bodes well. You play in big games. That guy's played in big games. He's deserved to play earlier, quite honestly. So I'm glad we went with him. I was really happy. No one works harder on our team than him.
Something that I've kind of noticed over the last few games. It looks like you guys get DeAndre involved early, and then sometimes it just kind of goes away there in the second half. Is there anything schematic?
I don't know. Yeah, we got to look at it. Trying to run it. I know we ran a couple ATOs for him, but that's not enough, right? We got to find a way to get screens for him. He's good at that. More DHOs. We get, two pick and roll oriented, and he gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. So I'm going to take some of that. We got to do better. We got to have more variety in what we do.
Mike, I know it's a long season and there's 60-ish games left, but how do you keep the guys and yourself from not getting kind of frustrated with the lack of results?
Yeah, I think we could argue it two ways, Mike. Right? Like we could be 3-4 games under 500 too. So I'm not disappointed in the guys. I'm not down on the guys. There's like none of that stuff. I think my job is to understand the big picture and have perspective. And I'm not going to go into the details of what that perspective is, and you can have your opinion on what you think it is. I think we got some, we just got some things we're dealing with, right? And I kind of knew coming into the season there was going to be some struggles. until we get everybody, in their slots, and I think we've held the fort, with our young guys, and Donovan playing like an MVP, and tonight he doesn't, right? Like he was, there's probably 2 games all year he hasn't played like Superman. Tonight he was just good, we need him to be Superman every night, quite honestly, and that's to be expected. I think it was a little, they got after him, got the ball out of his hands, made it tough on him. Credit to them.
Jeff. Kenny, how difficult is it for your guys to not have a hangover after all the success you had last year and know that they're going to be a playoff team again this year?
Listen, we, I guess if we went to the conference finals or finals, we'd you could call that a hangover. I don't know if you have regular season hangover, and we know we have a lot. Said it in my press conference, and we have a lot to prove. So we still have a lot to prove, but I'm not. I don't think it's a hangover in the sense that, we had a great season, let's just kind of relax. This season, it's not that. I just think we're dealing with a lot of moving pieces right now.